people to join. Gonna go start playing in about 10 minutes. So say hello in the chat. I'm just gonna say that I'm live and stuff. Doo-doo. Stream manager back up. Here we go. Awesome. So it should be live. If you just let me know if there's any issues or anything like that, just give me a shout. I'm just going to be fiddling with some. Yeah, I think that's all fine. Oh, I need to that. Okay, never mind. Let's get that set up properly for next time. Hello, first place Onion. Yes, hello. So what's the plan for today then? Because it is Subscriber Saturday, so it's very much a case of people kind of want me to see me try and do. Let's see, what our last ship was the this one, the Twitch 3 Mark III. Let's see, much at our part limit. Let's have a look. Let's see what we've got. Got a new engine. Yeah, we've got the LV909. The moon. Yeah, I'll try. I will try. So let's just call this the Twitch 4. Dump all of that. Right. Fuel tank. Go for the little one or a bigger one. Be adventurous. Let's go for the bigger one. Terrier and a decoupler. Oops. And then what we're going to go for. Yeah, let's go for this. 45 as kind of a transfer stage, I think. Might be a good idea. And then another decoupler. How many parts do I have left? I've got a few. And then 1, 2, 3. This is a very tall rocket. Probably going to fall over on the launch pad, knowing my luck. And then the Reliant on the bottom. TWR 1.44. That should do fine. And how many parts do we have? We've got loads of parts left. Just thinking, do we have any sciencey things we can do? Yeah, we've got do some goo experiments. And we can do that, but I'm going to slap on the thermometer. Fins! Ah, yes. Thank you. Yeah, some fins would be good. I'm going to slap a thermometer on there. We can do a little bit of science. Not going to take the barometer because we're going to be in space. Electrical. I don't have any. So I can't put solar panels on or anything like that. That's fun. Okay. that might actually be an issue, because I can only get power if I have the engines throttled up. So it might be worth bringing a battery, but I don't have those either. Okay. Never mind. Fins. Do I have any? I do. Okay. Relative wing air control surface and winglets. Triple setup. There we go. Fins. Are we okay for firefighting? 3 fins, yeah. 3 fins. 1, 2, 3. I think this should work. So go for a free return orbit. Gonna Apollo 8 style. Not can't go in for a landing just yet. Just don't quite have enough parts and stuff unlocked. Gonna have to have a look at the staging. So want those to fire at the same time. Those to fire at the same time. And we have the bottom engine. Okay. Well, that should work. Maybe. Right. Who's going to be our pilot? So we have Valentina Kerman, or we have Tamford Kerman. So Tamford has a little bit more experience, but she hasn't leveled up yet. And Valentina, we haven't taken her out yet. So you can let me know in the chat. There's definitely more than one of you now. So should we take Tamford, aka Tammy3, or Valentina? Confidence. Yeah, I'll try my best to do a free return around the moon. The experienced one. Okay, so we're going to go with Tamford Kerman then. Okay, and I just launch. And the rocket doesn't fall over. Way. Okay, so throttle to maximum. And just going to pull up mech chip. Let's see now. Smart ASS. Get rid of that. It's a very tall rocket. Yeah, it is. But hopefully it'll work. So, going to go for countdown. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Okay. It won't snap. Well, I hope not. I really hope it won't snap. Okay, and I'm just going to pitch over just a teeny tiny bit. Switch us onto prograde, and let's see how that's not good. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. No, no, crap. Off, 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 off. Oh, shit. Cut the engine. Woo! Okay, we'll try that again in a second. When I am not being a complete klutz and messing up the launch. It's fine, all the pieces going in the sea. And while we're here, we'll take a crew report. And why don't we measure the temperature? And we'll just gently float back down to Earth. Oops. Oh well, good job I'm not playing with like the super harsh money settings. That didn't go as expected. No, it didn't, because I messed it up. And I don't know why we're spinning on the parachute, but that's a bit weird. We'll just wait for splashdown. Right on the beach. Maybe Tamford just fancied going for a swim. Who knows? And splash down. Okay, I should be able to take another crew report. No. Can I transmit the existing one, actually? I've totally forgotten how you do that. Hold on. Oh yeah, I don't have an antenna on here, so it doesn't matter. So we'll just recover the vessel. At least it didn't snap or combust. No, it didn't. And we got some science. Actually, quite a lot of science for that. Just call it a test flight. And we recovered most of the rocket as well because it just splashed into the sea. So we just sent out a boat to go and pick it up. No experience though. Oh no, I didn't mean to press that. Right, let's go see what we've unlocked. So we could get the basic science that would let us have access to batteries and the Science Junior and experiment storage unit. Nice. Okay, that's quite cool. Radiators and an antenna. So we could go for this, or we could go for plane parts, or we could go for the bigger decoupler. Ooh, a flag. The stability launch enhancers, i.e., big crane. Okay, that stuff. Yeah, so I think probably the science one. Go for that. Okay. Now, let's have a look at the rocket. So the rocket's fine. Nothing wrong with the rocket, he says. I just can't fly very well. So let's have a look. Experiments. Oh, it's quite big. Okay, that's maybe for another time when we build something a little bit bigger. We'll go up and we'll do experiments and stuff. I just kind of want to go see the moon, because it's quite fun. I'm not going to put an antenna on because we don't have any way of. Oh, we do have batteries now. Okay, so I am going to take a battery, slap a battery on this thing. I know it's ugly doing it like that. Actually, do we have fairings yet? No, but we do have the service bay. How many parts have I got left? Loads. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the rocket off like that. I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to take this off. And I'm just going to leave MechJev over here. I'm going to get a service bay, plop it on there, and open it up. See what we can get inside. So, can we slap the MechJev in there? Yes, we can. Lovely. And a battery? Slap a battery on there, in there somewhere. Come on, you know you want to go in there. Like that. And I'm just going to shift this. Looks a bit weird like that. Floating in midair, yeah, that's right. No, I'm just going to stick it on the top like that. Okay, so now we have a battery, and then stick some experiments in there. So we'll stick in the. Turn off my Steam overlay. Oh, that's huge. Ugh. Don't like it like that. Move it. Thermometer, please. Want to just put on. No, you don't want to do that. Ugh. Well, there's a thermometer in there, but now I can't use it. Really? Right, let's try this again. Service bay. Open. It'd be nicer if I had the little circular batteries you can put down the middle. Right, a battery. Battery first. Cool. Move the battery. That. And a Batman. I've just noticed that. And then let's get our thermometer. Shove it in there somewhere. Where we can actually see the damn thing. Actually, you could just put it on the side like that. Put it there. Can we fit the Science Junior inside? No, it's huge. We can fit the experiment storage unit in. Just that. Test tubes and duct tape. What more do you need? Can I move you down just a little bit? No, I don't want you sticking out. How do I? Ugh. Never mind. We'll just leave it like that. And I'm going to stick a goo container in here. Maybe 2 of them, actually. Duct tape? Yeah, you need duct tape. I mean, it's pretty much the entire Kerbal Space Program is based on duct tape. And shove anything else in there? No, I don't think we can. But we do need some communication, so we'll stick just the little tiny communicatron 16 in there. Just like... Will it poke out if I do that? Probably will. Yeah, it will. I don't want that. So, let's have a surface mount version of the communicatron. Want any bit? I hate that. No, that's no, that's not good. Do it so it's just facing up the way. Ugh, I can never remember how you. All right, yeah. Okay, so just gonna attach it like this. So then we can, if we wish, extend the antenna and then like that. Okay. Worrying. So that lets us do a lot more science. So let's close up the service bay and stick the rest of the rocket back on. Okay, are we still okay? Yes, we are. Awesome. Okay, so now we can do a lot more sciencey stuff, and hopefully we don't explode when we land. I've never used the science experiment storage thingy before, so this will be a bit of an experiment. And we'll run with Tanford Kerman again, save the design, and go for launch. Say hello in the chat if you're watching. Let me know what you want to try, what you want me to have a go at, like not crashing. Right. Roll up, and then 3, 2, 1, blast off. Okay, and we're going up. I forgot to put MechJeb on. Whoops. Oh well, we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Crap. Okay, I'm going to start the pitch over then. So I'm controlling this manually, so if I'm not talking very much and it sounds like I'm concentrating, it's because I am. I'm going to pitch over a little bit. Do you want to go sideways? And I can't set up maneuvers either, can I? Oh, poop. Okay, so this might just be going up into orbit and then trying to get some stuff and then coming back down. So, don't do that. One loves manually flying rockets that roll around for no particular reason. Okay, first stage doesn't go quite as high as I would hope. just going to stick the stability control on. Right. How's our apoapsis looking? Not great. Okay. Fine. A little bit of heat. Should be through the atmosphere soon enough. How's our apoapsis looking? Apoapsis, by the way, is the highest point in your orbit if you switch your engine off. So I'm just going to get it to like... Oh, okay, the stage has run out. Cut the engines then. Yeah, and we're just going to float up to the apoapsis. And again, I have no maneuver nodes either. So again, this is all going to be very much just me eyeballing it. Let's try and get ourselves correctly orientated. There we go. To the moon. No way this rocket can get to the moon. It needs to be much, much bigger. We're going to make orbit. I mean, actually, maybe we might be able to do the moon. It's very risky, though. Very risky. I'm not even sure how much delta V we've got. But 2,000 delta V. I'll see how we are after we circularize the orbit. But I have a suspicion that this is going to be a little bit tricky in terms of trying to get into orbit. So I'm just going to do this in the map mode. It's probably close enough. Just going to throttle up. Go for a circularization burn. Oh, I should have done that way earlier. This might end up being suborbital. Yep. This is going to be a suborbital flight. Our altitude now? Still above 70, so this is just a complete waste of fuel. No way we're going to the moon now, but... Okay, periapsis, coming up soon, please. And I'm just going to cut here, otherwise I'm just going to be burning fuel forever. Not perfect, and this is a decaying orbit, so I'm just going to time accelerate, and we're going to dip into the atmosphere again, which isn't brilliant. But while we're doing that, we'll do some experiments. So we will do a crew report. That. Going to open up the service bay. I know it's dark, but container collect all. Oh, okay, awesome. So I can just keep doing crew reports, keep the experiment, collect all. Okay, so we already got that one. Okay, awesome. So observe the goo. And we take a temperature recording. So all this is from the upper atmosphere, which is kind of a happy accident, because what it means is we can circle around and then we'll be actually out of the atmosphere and we can do more experiments. So decent. I could do an EVA just here, but I think that's just a tad risky. So go back to the map mode and time warp out. So I'm not going to lose very much velocity doing this because atmosphere is very, very thin. I'll just wait until we're back up to 70,000 and then I'll go up to the periapsis, and actually we might not need to. Might just deorbit, actually. Because this is very much being a kind of sciencey thing, and we can just try again. Mm, 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 mm. Such a pretty game. Earth, yeah, just a really pretty game. It's still from the upper atmosphere. And that's out of the atmosphere again. So let's take off the time warp. I'm going to do another crew report because we're in space near Kerbin. Keep that. We're going to open up the experiment hatch thing. We're going to observe the goo. That. And we're going to do a temperature. Measure. Cancel. Let's make sure that everything is stored. Then we're going to log the temperature. Okay. And then we're going to shut this again. No. Right. Just going to rotate the rocket around. And we are going to... cannot disembark because I haven't upgraded the astronaut complex. Well, screw you. What do you mean I can't just do random EVAs? Oh well. All right, I guess we're just going back down again then. So, just gonna probably do a burn here actually. I'd prefer to land in the day. So it's not super efficient, but we've got plenty of fuel, so shouldn't be a problem. Gonna hit retrograde orbit, and then gonna throttle up. Should be more than enough to get us to come back down. Yeah, it looks like we'll come back down over the ocean somewhere. So just gonna cut the engine and detach the rocket. Okay, and I'm going to turn the stability control off because we can just kind of let the rocket steer itself. So yeah, I definitely want to try and get to the moon because that's the challenge I've been set this session. Yeah, there's the rocket kind of going retrograde by itself. I'm just going to turn off the time warp. I don't want any kind of errors to happen. And I really hope that one parachute is enough to really hope that that's enough to slow us down. It should be. Should be. Oh, so that's weird. I've got people dropping out. Let me know if you can still see the stream in chat. It says I'm live. But if you're having trouble, let me know. I'll see if I can fix it on my end. Okay. Now we're getting a little bit of the atmospheric heating now. Good. That'll bleed off a lot of our velocity. This is one of the things that is kind of weird about going to the moon. And when I'm teaching kids about space travel and going to the moon and stuff, this type of return, where you just use the atmosphere to slow you down and then you use a parachute, doesn't use any fuel, which is lovely. You can't do that on the moon. You need to use rockets. And it is tricksy because that uses fuel, and then you need enough fuel to come back. So yeah, you really need to think through how you're actually going to land on each individual body in Kerbal. Quite careful. Like, how's our heat shield doing? Oh, it's fine. So the heat shield basically gets, well, ablated is the technical term, but it rubs off on the atmosphere. It absorbs the heat and the friction from us kind of coming back through the atmosphere, and so the rocket doesn't explode because it's a really, really tough kind of piece of ceramic. Yeah, really, really. And then I'm just going to keep an eye on our parachute, and when we're safe to deploy the parachute, we will open it up, and hopefully we'll have a nice, gentle landing. Out of interest, can I do a crew report just now? Yes, I can. Over the grasslands, we'll do that. And can we cheekily transmit it? Crew report. Yeah, overwrite it just now and transmit. No, and okay, fine. We're out of contact. Never mind. Okay, safe to deploy the chute? Yeah, it is. Okay, parachute deployed. And this will hopefully, we're going to have a hard landing, which isn't ideal, but hopefully it'll be all right. Just wait for the parachute to open. Hopefully will happen soonish. There we go. Okay, I'm going to adjust the parachute opening height and stuff because that gives me a panic attack. Right, and we're just going to float down and down we go, and oof, bit of a hard landing, but everyone's okay. And yeah, I'm just going to open up the service bay because we can do a little bit of a. Just going to collect all science just now, and we're going to do another crew report. Okay, we've already done that one. That's fine, and we can get out here. And we can get out. I'm going to go for a walk. Way. And I can't take surface samples or anything like that yet because I haven't upgraded anything. But we are safe. We're alive. Woo! Okay. Get back in. Can. Yeah. Didn't put any ladders on the side of it. Yeah. Climb. 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 Grab. No, not that much. No. Yeah, Kerbal's special. I'm just going to recover. Can? Random astronaut? No. Do I have to get back? Do I really have to get back in? Okay, another way of doing this. And of course, it doesn't have enough thrust on Earth. Oh well. Will you please just get back in? Ugh, stop glitching. There you go. There you go. Board. Ah. Get up. This is fascinating. entertainment here. This is right. Get up. Get. Gah! Okay, I'm just gonna go back to the Space Center. Pretty sure I can recover. Just send someone out with a car and go and get her. Rather than fiddling around with that. So if I go to the tracking station, Tamford, cover you, please. Okay, so lovely, and she hasn't gained any XP yet. Bit of a shame. And we're going to recover the Twitch 4 as well. Is it not letting me do that? Recover the ship. Lovely. Lots and lots and lots of science. Okay, good. Now, let's see what we can look with this. So, I'm pretty sure we go for general construction. Decent. I kind of want this advanced flight control, so I can do maneuvers using MechJeb. It also gives me the Mark II command pod, which is a 2-seater. Crew capacity of 3. Wow. Okay, that's kind of cool. So we're going to pick that one up, and we're going to pick this one up, and that's all we can afford for now. Look at our astronauts. Yeah, so she's done a flight at Kerbin. We're going to need to do something a little bit more awesome. And yeah, it was poor old Jeb. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jeb. Is there anyone good we can recruit? Millwell Kerman sounds pretty cool. Look at that stupidity bar. Hmm. Yep, we'll bring her on board as well. Not enough funds. Whoa. Okay, they're expensive. Never mind. Are there any? Return to Kerbin from orbit. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll pick that one up. Should have checked that before we went off. Ugh. Boring. Okay. We can make one of those ones that goes to the moon, I think. Yeah, we can try. See what we've unlocked. We're still limited by the fact that we can really only add 5 parts to the rocket. And most of what I added was to do with command and control. So we can go with an enhanced mech jib, which I somehow forgot to put on the rocket, which is open that up and stick a mech jib in. Okay, awesome. And yeah, I was a little disappointed with the performance of the rocket. The first stage here, just not enough oomph for my liking. So what I'm thinking is, sorry, I'm thinking. Got flag. Oh, this just looks cool. I want to see it. Oh yes. Does that count as a part? It totally does. Okay, so we're not going to bother with that just yet, because that's silly. Yeah, I think just more fuel. More fuel on bottom, or actually, this transfer stage is a little bit. Could do this, and then still like 2. So let's get rid of this in the big one. Ah, that's more like it. There we go. Make it bigger. 27 parts out of 30. Yeah, I think this should work. Maybe. So this is Twitch 4A, 4 Mark II. Yeah, let's. Oops. Ooh, you can change the colors. I need to stop doing that. Just make it look nice and sleek. Don't think I can change the engine. Shroud. Can or cannot have a shroud. Yeah, that looks nice. I do have an engine in here, right? Yeah, the Terrier. Okay, good. Good. Okay, that looks nicer. Do I have enough parts for it? Yeah, I do. Okay, and just because I like having them look cool, gonna have 2 of these stability launch thingamajigs. Lovely. That looks better, doesn't it? Okay, let's try it out. Okay, what can MechJib do now? Decent. Okay, so right, let's stability control on full and 3, 2, 1, launch. Blast off. Yeah, blast off. Right. Gonna pitch over just a teeny tiny bit and stick the back on. We don't launch very fast, but slow and steady is the name of the game, he says confidently. Yeah, I'd really like something just a lot more beefy as the first stage, but I haven't unlocked any of the good engines for that yet. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, this is nowhere near as a spectacular a launch as it should be, but never mind. Mm, mm, mm. Slow and steady wins the race. That's right. Okay, and we'll go to the second stage. The more efficient engine anyway. And Wondering if I can do this without the rocket just going absolutely nuts. Bit of an extreme pitch over, but hopefully it works. Perhaps this is climbing still. Yeah, I'm gonna off, and I'm just gonna go up a bit more. That's quite a lot of dynamic stress on the rocket there. And we run out of fuel. Okay, yeah, I totally messed up this launch. Totally messed up. Let's leave it on prograde. Oh no, 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 no. Cut. Okay, I've totally messed this launch up. Sorry. At least I think I have. Wasn't I? Yeah. Totally messed this one up. It's okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, it's just a total failure. This one. Just gonna do this and this. Well, there is the moon. At least you can see it. And as soon as it's safe, we will deploy the parachute. Well, damn. It's because I have the nav ball in the wrong blinking mode. That's really stupid of me. Mm-hmm. At least do that crew report. Open. Very quickly, we'll take some goo. And we will take temperature readings. Log all of that. Why not? Might as well. Keep. Parachute safe. Yeah, deploy. And this should be a water landing, so. Go and get yourself a cup of tea while waiting for this to come down. I forgot to adjust the parachute opening. But it's okay, we'll be fine. Go. Yeah, go get a tea. Saturday afternoon, glass of wine, whatever it is. Yeah, glass of wine. There we go. And recover the vessel. Well, that was pointless. Never mind. We'll try again. This time I'll try not to botch the launch. I have Landican now. And the Mark II. Here's the Mark II. Interesting. I'd have to completely rebuild the rocket if we go for Mark II. why don't we get another Kerbal up there? Just going to take all of this off. No, all of this off. Scrap that. 2 command pod and parachute on the top. All of this. Shove it. Oh, it's the wrong size. It's the next size up. Never mind. Just just load the. You. Okay, we're just going to go with the exact same ship. Vessel. Oh, I'm going to change this just so that it opens a little bit higher up to save me having kittens. Save and launch. Okay, first switch it to orbit mode. I'm clever. And throttle up to full. And 3, 2, 1, blast off. Awesome. Oh, and we've accidentally swapped out for Valentina Kerman. I missed that. Oh well. They'll level her up a little bit and give Tanford Kerman a bit of a rest. That's a really slow rocket. A little bit. So I'm waiting for the prograde marker, that's this thing, to be a little bit closer to the top of the nav ball rather than way over here. That was the mistake I was making. So basically, pitching over too aggressively. We do have a slight pitch over, which is fine. On to the second stage. More efficient engine anyway. Let's start pitching over just a tad more. Okay, and now I'm going to order the rocket to go prograde. Just a little bit over. And that should be enough, I hope. Because our apoapsis is already at 32. So that should be fine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's our process now? 80. Okay, we're just going to cut the engine, and we're going to switch over to the maneuver. Damn it. I can't do that either. Never mind. Okay, so it's going to be an eyeball again. Fine. Not the maneuver planner. Okay. Tell it to go prograde. This. and wait for the pro-grade market to go kind of end on, near as. Start the throttle up. Start to circularize. Yeah, this is going to be really difficult without maneuver nodes. I really need to prioritize that. That was very silly of me. So what I might do is I might do another orbit return, grab that contract reward, and then unlock the maneuver nodes because we will need that. I'm thinking about tomorrow maybe doing an Ultimate Admiral stream, or trying to again, because I was supposed to do that on Wednesday, but it just didn't like me. And I'm hoping that by then I'll know what that this week's Taskmaster challenge is. So have a go at that. Try again. Oh yeah, I should probably pay attention. Periapsis. Yeah, I totally screwed that up. Never mind. I'm pretty sure that the crew reports aren't going to be interesting. Space near Kerbal. Yeah. It's really annoying. I know it's a bit cheesy, but I can to the moon. I know. I really want to get to the moon today. Observe, or at least do a flyby of it, or something. Whoa. Okay. Good job. I was in orbit. Pro tip: don't be super aggressive with the old time warp. But, yeah. Come back down now. And yeah, we're already retrograde. I'm just going to burn off the rest of the fuel. Environmentally conscious and all that, rather than having liquid fuel and oxidizer spreading out all over the atmosphere. Just might as well bleed off that bit of extra speed. Cut the engine, not that it matters. Detach, and we'll just float gently back down. This is quite a high angle of attack, but never mind. I'm sure it'll be fine. Generally not recommended, but our heat shield is fine. Valentina's going to black out. Sorry. Sorry, Valentina. She'll be fine. A little bit of a rougher re-entry there. As long as she's awake to deploy the parachute, it's fine. As long as she's awake to deploy the parachute, it's fine. Tina. There we go. just a tad risky, but it's fine. Nobody was hurt. Right. Can I record the goo? Nah, don't want that one. Maybe temperature reading. Yeah, that's useful. Crew report. Okay, close that. Maybe do a goo when we land. Yeah, I much prefer opening the parachute earlier. And again, we'll just float down. So if you finish that cup of tea, go and get yourself another one. Boom. Oh, where are we actually? We're not over the sea. Grasslands again. Okay, never mind. It's going to be a hard landing, but again, should be fine. Must absolutely hurt. I'm going to watch the G-force actually when she lands. It must be a pretty hard landing doing this. Boomf. Yeah, you definitely feel that. Right. Open up. Ooh. Close. Open up. All. Temperature. Report. Then EVA. Again, probably nothing interesting. No. Get in. And recover the vessel. Right. I need to figure out what it is that I need to get maneuver nodes and stuff because ooh, Valentina's become level 1. How come she's level 1 but Tamford isn't? So Tamford, flight at Kerbin, orbiter rank. Oh, because she didn't get into a proper orbit because I was lazy. Sorry, Tamford. Mission control. Explore the moon. There we go. Pass by the moon. Yeah, that's definitely what we're going to try and do next. So we've got a load of money and a load of science now. Is it the tracking station that I have to up? Oh, okay, that's expensive. No. R&D. Can't afford that. Can't afford that. 12 active Kerbals. Kerbals can perform EVAs. That might be worth it. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Can't upgrade that. Mission control. Tracking station upgrade required for flight planning. So I think patch connect. Don't know. I think I need to upgrade the tracking station, which is really irritating. But I might do this one later. No, let's save our money actually. Let's save our money. So, oh no, hold on. We need to see what we can unlock. And what we need to unlock are more powerful rockets. Heavy rocketry, what does that give us? The Poodle, the Skipper, the Bobcat, and the Pollux. That one gives the Spark, Ant, and other really pointless stuff. Fuel systems gives us the bigger tanks. We definitely want this. And I can also afford something else. So let's go for heavy rocketry so we can get the Skipper, the Bobcat, engines, and that's science. Okay, so let's go for something a bit bigger. Let's go for a completely new design. Okay, can we go for the Mark II command pod? Because what I would love to do is to level up 2 Kerbals. When we do this, so utility, a Mark 16 parachute, lovely, and our service bay is the wrong size, isn't it? It's going to sit under there like that, so we don't want that. We're just going to go purely for, a returns. Okay, so sort by size. Drain valve. Don't know why you want that. Let's go for this one, maybe. How much fuel does that have? 198. Opposed to 3. Oh, no, that's too big. Yeah, let's go for this one. So gives us a little bit. Gonna slap a mech jib on just quickly. Do the Delta V sats. Because what I'm wondering is if we go with not the Terrier, but the Poodle, which has 350 vacuum ISP, probably the best one we have. Yeah, it is. ISP or specific impulse kind of measures that. Oh, it's too big. Okay, that's enormous. Didn't realize it was an enormous one. Sugar. Probably go for a Terrier then. That gives us 2,000 atmospheric Delta V, and this is a nice, tiny little engine. So that's going to work. Right. Thermal. We need the. Okay. Never mind. We're going back to the Twitch 4 Mark II, and we're going to make it the Mark III. Get rid of them, and let's get rid of everything underneath here. Okay, so we want a little engine up here. So let's go with the Terrier. So it's 2,000 vacuum Delta V. So that's nice. Then let's go for a decoupler. And then let's go bigger. So go like this. And then we can fit this one, I think. Yeah. Any bigger ones than that? Oh, I've got this one now. Yeah, so I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to slap this one on. And we're going to go with the T45 again. As a, I can fit more. Can I fit 2 of those? Cheeky. Let's do it. And then another decoupler. And then now we can go bigger. How many parts do I have left? Oh, I've still got about 11. Okay. Let's go like this. And then like, no, not that big. No, too big. Nope. This one? This one. Ooh, you can get those side ones. Russian style rockets. Very cool. Okay, so we'll just go like this. 2, 3, 4. And let's have a look at our engine. So we want a really high ISP at sea level, so 290 or 280. Okay, and what about thrust? 568 kilonewtons, 374 kilonewtons. So not that one. We're going to go with the. Oh no, the skip is too big. So we will go with the Bobcat. Thrust weight of 1. Not good enough. How many parts do we have left? 5. For a Russian star rocket, we could go. Or we could go for SRBs. Okay, which one has more thrust? 5, 9, 3. Oh, 1,000. Nice. Okay. Coupling, radio coupler, radio coupler on there. And then let's stick a great big honking solid rocket booster on the side. Marvelous. Okay. 2 of those, obviously. Nice. Can I fit nose cones? Oh, I'm overweight. Never mind. Why you can't have nice things. Okay. One of these. Let's go for the kickbacks instead then. Do the same job, they're just not quite as spectacular. Okay. Can I fit nose cones? No. Poop. No nose cones. Okay, that's going to be fun. Twice the marble, yes. That's annoying. Because ideally I'd have nose cones on here. Otherwise it has the aerodynamic qualities of a brick. Okay, hold on. There's another way we can do this. Go for these fuel tanks. This. Oops. That. And then engines. Let's go 45. No. Fit poodles. Too big. Skippers. Too big. Kind of wants me to fit bobcats, but that. Well, actually, 1.4 thruster. Oh no, hang on. Engines. All those engines fire at once. Yeah, 2. It's a little bit. That's a little bit spicy. For the 45s. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay. And then what I need is I don't want them running out of fuel, so parts for this. No, I don't. Okay. Fine. Never mind. It's not ideal, but I guess it'll have to do. Stage 6. Huh? Do these have solid rockets on them or something? They do. They have SRBs on them. Where? What? These engines. What? What happens if I do this? All the engines. Okay, I do not know what they do. Okay, fine, whatever. Sure, nothing can go wrong with this. Okay, so Twitch 4 Mark III. It's a monstrous thing. I have no idea if this is going to work. This is looking proper. Well, I'm glad you think so. Thanks very much. Which lucky Kerbanaut gets to fly it? Valentina? No. It's going to be Tamford. Tammy 3, because Valentina has leveled up to level 1, and Tamford hasn't, so even if we completely mess this up, she'll get up to level 1, and that's important. Okay, let's save again and take her out for a spin. Okay. Lovely. Oh, that does look proper. Look at that. Like we're at a Russian cosmodrome. Valentine has suffered enough. Hey, it was a perfectly successful mission the last time, kind of. Right. Throttle to full. Kerbal on nav ball to orbit. And 3, 2, 1, launch. Nice. Oh, I know what those are for. Those are for separating it. Okay, never mind. That's if you fit these with decouplers and you want to get rid of them. Might as well just turn those off. Anyway, up we go. Just do a little teeny weeny bit of wobbly rocket pitch over. Of course, the T-45s that they put on have their own gimbal, and quite by accident, it looks like the fuel burn on the main tanks and the side tanks is pretty similar without using fuel ducts. So that's nice. That is totally planned. It's not planned, but a happy accident there. Normally you'd have to use a fuel line so that you'd go from the main fuel here into the side tanks so that the side engines keep going. But somehow I've managed to get it so that the main engine and the two side engines work. Don't know how I managed that, but I'm going to say it was deliberate. That's right. Let's complete the pitch over. How are we looking? Getting up there. Okay. Get ready for this. This is so much better. This stage 1, compared to the Twitch 4 Mark II, just night and day. Like we're almost up. I mean, yeah, perhaps this is already high enough. So, going to wait for this to end, and we're going to cut our engines there. Okay. I need maneuvers. Need maneuvers so much. Right. Yeah, just continue on a prograde. What have I done? I messed up the camera. Oh, I hate it when this happens. No. Wait, there we go. Okay. So up we go. We've definitely got enough fuel to go and have a look at the moon. So this is looking promising. Although without maneuver nodes, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Genuinely, I don't know how I'm going to do this. If you're familiar with the KSP career mode and you know how to unlock maneuver nodes, please tell me, because good lord, this is difficult without it. Right. Up, go. Okay, that should be close enough. Just orientate the rocket. How do you get maneuver nodes? I can't remember. I think you have to upgrade the tracking station and something else, maybe, and it unlocks the ability to get maneuver nodes. They're really important. Like, I'm not used to playing without them, and I think it's the flight planning. So I think I need the tracking station upgraded to level 2 and the mission control upgraded to level 2. And that lets you actually, plan what you're doing rather than just pressing the big red button on the rockets and hoping. Like circularizing an orbit. Like I can kind of do that without using maneuver nodes or anything like that. But doing more complicated stuff is going to be tricky. Okay, periapsis. Yeah, that's fine. All right. we're actually almost ready to try and go for the moon, as it just happens. So we're going to eyeball this. The way you eyeball a Hohmann transfer to the moon, rather than doing it insensibly, is you're going to draw a line from the moon and kind of grazing the surface of Kerbin, and then where it intersects with your orbit on this side, that's where you want to start kind of boosting your, turning your engine on, doing a burn. Okay. So I'm going to very carefully wait. I'm going to do this manually, which I haven't done in a very, very long time. So pray for Tammy 3, because she's about to do something that is quite and insanely risky, I'll point out. I remember the first time I ever tried going on this mission, the return to the moon, in Kerbal, years ago now, but uh, it was actually really scary, because I had never gone that far away from Kerbin before. And yeah, it was a case of being really worried about my Kerbinaut just never coming back. I'm going to go into the rocket, and I'm going to wait until I see the moon just pop up over the horizon. And that's when we're going to go full prograde burn. Okay, there's the moon. Okay, so prograde and full throttle, please. Right. And we're going to extend our apparatus out. I'm going to try and not screw this up. Throttling down a bit. Cut. Okay. So I do not have an encounter there, which is not great. I'm going to have to wait a bit and then see if I can kind of noodle the orbit to work. So just going to wait a little bit. We do have loads of fuel, so I can kind of noodle around as much as I want. Okay, that should be far enough away. Right. Want to go radial down? Sorry, I'm going to have to figure this out. No, radial point at the earth. This one? Nope, not that one. No, yeah, that one. That one. So, want to adjust it just a little bit. Okay. Facing the right way. And then I'm just going to think that will adjust the orbit in the right way. Yeah, it does. Okay, awesome. Just so that we're not going above the moon. And then I'll try and work out whether we're going in front of it or behind it. Flattening our approach out. Okay, I see. I think I see the issue. So what we need to do as well, just need to put in a bit more prograde. I mean, thank goodness I've got the smart stability assistance from MechJeb. You can do this as well with a more experienced pilot. So I think level 2 pilots get access to these things. Little teeny tiny bit. Okay, so no, still not getting in an encounter. Why not? So we're definitely intersecting the moon's orbit. We're a little bit high, but that shouldn't matter. So I'm just going to wait a little bit and then see what's what when we get to about here. Oh, hello, Alice. You okay? Hmm. Have you found this pirate sword? Very cool. Okay. So I think. Not sure. I'm just going to have to guess at this point. Fiddle around with things. Fiddle around with the orbits. See what happens. I think it's radial I need to do. Yeah, I'm not 100%, but if I had to guess, I think it's the other way. And I do have to guess because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Let's try this instead. I'm just having a look because I have a suspicion that I'm needing to come slower. Not slower, but I'm needing to swing out a little bit more. But yeah, this is really hard without maneuver node. Cut. Prograde. This gives us an encounter. Mind you, I'm not even sure if I can see likely encounters without. Genius requires some guesswork. Well, thanks very much for the vote of confidence. Okay. I'm just going to try and get it a little bit closer. You can always try this later. It's just to get an idea of whether we're going in front or behind the moon. So I think we're going in front. Or rather, we're going to go like this and then the moon's behind us. So I was right the first time. Never mind. By the way, if you're not used to doing things in orbit, nothing works the way you expect it to. Everything is going in circles, everything moves. No, still not telling me. Right, okay, fine. Oh, hello, Alice. Can I have that back, please? Thank you. No. Special guest on the stream. Going to be very close. I think looks okay. I think just with maybe just going a little bit in front of it still. Hmm. Yeah, we are. We're going in front of it. Right. Let's try radial again. Been in orbit for 4 hours, or at least Hanford has. Out of interest, do we have a new crew report we can do here? Probably do. Yeah, we do. Awesome. Experiment. And let's do some more science while we're here. Record some goo. Going over there. Don't do that. Right. Observe. Lovely. Ugh. Store all those experiments. That. Right. Hmm. Again, I'm just going to have to time it. I know this isn't ideal because I'm probably going to miss the encounter, but just need to figure out like why I'm not. Yeah, I think I'm just going in front of the moon again. Oh no! We got an encounter. We have an encounter. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So clearly the the game doesn't tell you. Okay. I'm already pointed to Radial Plus, so I'm just gonna move my periapsis a bit. Oh. So that we're not slamming into the moon. Add. Yep, that'll do. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, and then I kind of want to flatten it out. Very Old Gamer is raiding with a party of 4. Hello. Lovely to see you. I was watching your stream this morning. Yeah, and you were flying around doing lots of science stuff. So if you haven't watched Very Old Gamer stuff here, he's doing a stream which is very heavy on the realism, but still with the stock parts. Really interesting to watch. Kind of a little bit different from how I'm trying to approach it. Just because I don't have that much time to stream, so I don't want to do that. Do I? Ugh, I hate orbital mechanics. Right. Just want to flatten my orbit a little bit. Yeah, that's okay. Good. And cut. Okay. What's my preapsis? 37. That's fine. A little bit more, just get it nice and flat. Cut again. If you just joined from Burial Gamer, I'm trying to do a lunar flyby, but I don't have maneuver nodes. I don't have flight planning, so yeah, this is all very much just me pressing buttons and going like up, down, up, down. Watch for 7 hours. He's a machine. He is a machine. He yeah, streams like I'm in the UK, so and Very Old Gamers over in America. So he basically starts streaming in the morning for me, and yeah, he was going till like mid-afternoon. Using Principia, which makes it worse. Yeah, it really does. But N-body gravitational physics definitely doesn't make. It does open up other opportunities though, because you can do things like using Lagrange points and stuff. Blue Man Live, here it is, 5:29 p.m. Okay, so you're an hour ahead of me. It's 4:30, 16:30 where I am. So you must be in Europe somewhere, Blue Man Live. I think. Or like Africa, potentially. Germany, there we go. Lovely. Okay. Awesome. Well, thanks for coming over, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I used to do. So if you are have just joined, I'm a physics teacher by day, and I actually use Kerbal in the classroom to teach physics concepts. But I used to do YouTube stuff a long time ago, and been in it, and then it's like, why don't I just try Twitch streaming again? Because I never tried Twitch; it wasn't a thing when I was doing videos, and I'm really enjoying it. So, doing a bit of science here. I do have the science gain turned way up. That collect all. Okay, awesome. That use the flight planner will be much easier. Yeah, maneuver nodes are a bit of an art. One thing that really helps is if you have MechJeb, and you basically it's a flight computer, and you can ask it to do. Oh, I want to do a Hohmann transfer to the moon, and you put it in, and it will do it. I don't know if it works with Principia. It'd be awesome if it did, but I don't think it does. Is that a glitch? Showing my periapsis over here, which is not right. But as long as I don't slam into the moon, it's fine. So I'm just gonna go a bit closer. Certainly, MakeJeb can't do Principia too complex. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like doing n-body physics calculations is enormously difficult. Like genuinely, really tricky. So all I'm going to do just now is we're on a moon approach. I'm not going to try and land or anything like that. I don't have landing gear. I don't have any of the stuff I need for that. But I am pretty sure that if I keep going the way I'm going, I'm going to just be. It says I'm going to be flung out this way, but basically what will happen is I'll fly out like this. So I'm just going to use the moon as a bit of a. I'm just going to kind of slow myself down. I'm not going to try and capture into the moon's orbit, but I'm just slow myself down just a teeny tiny bit. Yeah, MechJeb relies on the fact that everything in the Kerbin system in the stock game is kind of knows where everything is at any given time. The planets are on rails, and the moon doesn't have any influence outside of its sphere of influence. Whereas with Principia, my craft at the moment, although it's close to the moon, was still being affected by Kerbin's gravity and is affected by Joule's gravity and the Kerbal's gravity and all the rest of it. And Principia tries to calculate all of that stuff, which makes things very difficult. But yeah, I do know how to do maneuver nodes kind of manually. It takes a lot of time and kind of noodling around and just kind of very, very, very careful with your adjustments. And yeah, that's the trick to it, basically. And kind of, it's weird, is kind of figuring out what the prograde. So this MechJeb module, which should work even in Principia, is useful if you don't have a high-level pilot, because you can just go, well, I'll go prograde and kind of look and stuff like that, which is what I'm doing at the moment. But the maneuver nodes basically have these 6 options, and you kind of fiddle around with them and you get what you want. Okay, so I'm facing retrograde. I'm just gonna lead off a bit of speed, just a little bit. Not quite, just a little bit more. Again, this is totally eyeball. That'll do. On my stream, I saw the moon anywhere between 11 million meters from Kerbin to 14.5 million meters. Yeah, so it's got on an elliptical orbit because it doesn't in the stock game. It's just a lovely circle. It not only is a lovely circle, it's also a perfectly in line with the orbit of Kerbin, which makes things much easier. Minmus doesn't, which makes it a little bit harder to get to. The real moon isn't like this. The real moon's more like Minmus, on a kind of tilted, slightly elliptical orbit. But yeah, the moon wouldn't, or the moon, if it was a real celestial body in the Kerbin system, would have an elliptical orbit, not a circular one, because it gets pulled on by Joule and a few other things. So we're just floating by. I'm going to do a crew report. I can't do EVAs yet, which makes me sad. Fancy facts. Thanks very much. And we're going to lock the temperature. And we're going to observe the goo. Awesome. And then we're just going to store all of that. And we're going to shut it. I am running the latest version of Kerbal, by the way, the 1.10 one that adds the European Space Agency missions. Basically, I know that particularly if you're watching Very Old Gamers stream, he uses a lot of mods. I'm quite light on the mods. I'm basically using MechJeb. I'm using Chatterer. And I did, on Very Old Gamers' suggestion, install Scatterer and Eve, although I haven't configured Eve. I will do that for the next time I stream. And I also have the one he was talking about this morning, the KerbNet helper, which is this button here, but I don't have any KerbNet data yet. Yeah, moves members further out, because it would just get flung off into the sun or something, because by the moon. Yeah. It would do something chaotic with it, and that's generally not what you want. So yeah, here is the moon. We are just floating gently by the moon, because why not? Okay, now the business of getting home. So I'm just going to time accelerate. We're going to go quite close to the moon here, about 39,000 meters, 40,000 meters, something like that. Enough to take some pretty pictures. Oh yeah, beautiful sky. So yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm trying. That's Eve. That's the one that adds clouds and stuff, and improves all the textures and things for, well, pretty much everything. Yeah, I stupidly forgot that you have to it's not just a case of extracting it into the game data folder. You have to load a configuration file first. Okay, so now we're moving away from the moon. A bit faster. Okay. And that is not what I wanted to do. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a longer trip than I was planning. We'll go up to the apoapsis and then we'll do it. But we've gone a little bit further out than what I was expecting. Never mind. It's fine. Config file, I can upload it for you. Thank you very much. That'd be awesome. No, not away. No, not away. And now we're whoa. I thought we were okay. Oh shit. How did that happen? Shit. Retrograde burn immediately, please. Done that first. Shit. Crap. Pretty sure it is a retrograde burn to get me back. I think. Or that's just making it worse. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's making it worse. Shiver my timbers, I'm an idiot. Well, you don't time accelerate, ladies and gentlemen. All right, where's the sun? There. T. Why can't I move? I have no electric charge. Oh, good. Run a little bit of electric charge here. I can do that. Nope. Oh, shit. I'm basically running the engine to get electric charge at the moment. Right. Shitting hell. Oh, buggering shit. Cut. Please tell me I have a little. Why do I have no charge? Ah! Okay. What's happened? Well, what's happened is I've left the sphere of influence of Kerbin, which is the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. And now I'm orbiting the sun, which is bad. And because I don't have maneuver nodes, I can't remember how to get an encounter to get back, which is a bit of a problem. And I'm going in front of the sun, and I don't have any electric charge, so I can't orientate the rocket. Shit. I mean, Tanford's fine, because I'm not running with life support mods or anything, so she'll just keep orbiting the sun forever until I can mount a rescue mission. But that is a bit of a bugger. I'm going to have to think about this. We did complete the contract. Contract complete. Hooray! Explore Kerbin. Oh no, that wasn't the one I wanted to do. Shit. Okay, Kerbal's stranded again. Yeah. I actually I'm gonna go back to prograde again. Run the engine just a little tiny bit. Because sometimes doing the opposite of what you first think it is works. I know it sounds stupid, but it is true with all the mechanics and stuff. Are you not? I'm sure the Terrier had a off. Well, this is fun. Spinning around, doing absolutely bugger all. Right. Cut. Yeah, I have absolutely no control over this rocket. So we may have to send a rescue mission at some point. Oops. I mean, if I had maneuver nodes, this would be okay because I could plan a maneuver and then, but basically, yeah, no, because there's no electric. God damn it! Just spinning in space forever. Great. Well done. Oh shit! I've also disabled the horrible ground city texture in the config. It looks bad against the newer ground textures on Kerbal. Okay, cool. I can see Kerbal. It's right there, and we can't do anything about it. Like in space travel. Yeah, eyeballs that up spectacularly. How far away? Yeah, like, yeah. Screw it. Right, go back to the Space Center. Just leave her floating. She's fine. Yeah, but bang against the wall. Just throw yourself against the inside of the inside of the pod. Gather scientific data from the moon. Yeah, no, because I didn't transmit any of it back. Stupid. Okay. Tracking station upgrade required for flight planning. So if I do this, and then I have to do that. Okay, so I need another 600,000. That's a bit of a pain. Whispered you link. Thanks very much. I'll check that out and I'll get that sorted out for the next time. I mean, I could launch the rocket again with a different different pilot and go and complete that contract. Hopefully, not completely screw it up this time. And I just remembered what I did wrong. I went round the wrong side of the moon because I'm a genius. Fine, let's go. Fine. It's totally not like we don't have the tech to do this properly. Yeah, I know that. Shush. Okay. This one. Go. Oh, shit. I forgot to turn those off. If you just joined from Very Old Gamers stream, this launch rocket with these three engines kind of burn fuel at the same rate is completely accidental. There's no fuel linkage or anything like that. They're just slapped on there basically. Right. Tiny bit, wobbly rocket. Don't wobble that much. That scares me. Oh, it's so hard without maneuver nodes. I can't believe I left a Kerbal orbiting the sun. It's Tammy as well, Tamford Kerman. She's fine. We'll rescue her. We'll manage it somehow. It's probably going to be a long time before we're able to rescue her, but we'll do our best. Probably going to be like, I mean, what would I need to rescue her? I'd need a rocket with a spare seat, basically. I do have you have slightly larger pods, so that's not a problem. The main problem will be getting to her. because I'm going to need the maneuver nodes. So that means we need to accidental. We need that ability to kind of plan what we're doing, basically. Okay. Probably cut my engines at this point. Oh yeah, way overshot it. That was terrible. Never mind. This is how not to go into orbit, by the way. Again, I'm doing this just really roughly. There'll do. That's so annoying. Oh, rookie mistake. Well, it'll prove a fun fun challenge for me to try and get Tamford back, and she's going to get a ton of experience for that, because she's left Kerbin's orbit. Oh, so stupid of me. I'm so used to once you've got flight planning, it tells you when you're going to enter or leave a sphere of influence, and yeah, it doesn't do that. Cut the engines. Don't be too keen with the time warp this time. There we go. Okay, awesome. Back up. Periapsis. Yeah, there we go. And wait till it flips or starts to. That'll do. Okay, where's the moon? There it is. Right. Accelerate a bit. Is he the save Tamford posters now? Yeah, we really need to go and rescue her. I mean, she will be absolutely fine. She'll just keep going around and around forever until we go and get her. Basically, so we can take as many attempts as we like. Okay, I'm going to go back into the actual rocket and watch for the moon. Yeah, I might be a little bit annoyed with the flight director. It's like, you left me in orbit for 20 years, going around the sun for 20 years in a tiny metal box. I've run out of snacks. But yeah, that's the plan. We'll go and get her. As soon as we have the technology, we will go and get her. And there we go. Okay, full burn. Again, I absolutely do not recommend trying to go to the moon this way. It'll be a bit awkward. Well, hello, Alice. What's the matter, sweetheart? What's the matter? Ooh, what's that? Okay, now I know that it doesn't show me the answers. I'm gonna assume that I'm a genius of epic proportions, that this is totally going to be an encounter first time. Oh, it's showing me an encounter this time. Is that because I upgraded the tracking station? Okay, awesome. Okay, cut. My moon periapsis million. Closer. Yeah, that'll do. Still going the wrong side. Okay, this helps a lot. If I'd had this, Blue Man Live. Well, I just did, but I tried 20 times. What were you trying 20 times? Can I fix up my encounter in a minute? Okay. Let's go. I think Radial Plus it is. Moon without maneuvers. Oh yeah, it's just really. It's actually slightly easier now that I can see whether I have an encounter or not. That helps a lot. But no, I want to. Yeah, it is genuinely really hard to do it like this. Pretty sure that anyone in NASA would be like, no, or anywhere would be like, what are you doing? This is insane. Because basically you're trusting the pilot to kind of go, kinda, yeah, ish. I'll probably end up at the moon. Yeah, I really shouldn't be doing this. I should be doing contracts and trying to build up my science and stuff, but it's boring. Go straight to the moon. Okay, I thought this would be helping, but it maybe it is actually. And cut. Going up too much. Let's go for 5 years. So yeah, because you're using the bureaucracy mod, right? And you kind of have to factor in budgets and paying your Kerbals and stuff like that, which is like really fun idea. It's just yeah, for me, I don't get that much time to like sit and stream. So yeah, I've gone for a kind of more a slightly quicker playthrough style, just because I just want to go out and do stuff. But to each their own, and the same with the mods as well. Like mod your game, don't mod your game. It doesn't matter. I just think, and I tend to play most games with mods. No, okay, that's a bit better. That's a bit flatter. It's not perfect. Actually, can we get a bit better than that? No. Yeah. So at the moment, basically, what will happen is we're going in. Good enough. Probably. Yeah, I'm probably going to wait until we're in the moon sphere of influence now. Just the kids, you mean? Well, I suppose they do impact my, the ability to play Kerbal a bit, but not much. It's a new and different way to play the game. Yet, I knew of the kind of mods that you're using, very old gamer, but I've really enjoyed watching you play, and that kind of hyper realistic space program, because it would take years to develop and get things going and build up crew's experience, and then they go and sign a minimum 5-year contract instead of a 20-year contract. Yeah, exactly. Other ways that you can change the game, absolutely. And although I'm going mod light at the moment, I might add mods as I kind of play. I might add some of the near future stuff, because yeah, Kerbal 2 will be out at some point, and it kind of has those kind of things in it. The idea would be play this basically until Kerbal 2 comes out. Right. This time, I'm not going to screw it up, he says confidently. Radial minus? No, radial plus. Don't remind me about Crumble. Yeah, I think I messed up the design of this in that I don't have any way of generating electricity. So I have very short, like I'm limited in what I can actually do. If I had electricity, I could probably figure out how to get Tamford back. But her ship doesn't have any power. Actually, no, I don't want to be facing that way. I want to be facing the other way. Space. Yeah, because this uses up electricity, doesn't it? Yep. I need to get the engine running again because this one has an alternator on it, but I keep forgetting the Terrier, the little one I have up here, doesn't. So I really should be doing this with solar panels, and I'm not because I'm foolhardy and silly. Okay, let's try this. So full burn. I want to move my periapsis from one side of the moon to the other. Oh, cut. What are you doing? No, yeah, I do want to go that way. Oops. Cut. Run out of charge or something. Nope. No, I haven't. So I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to eyeball this completely. If I can't afford it, I'll send her out on a special mission before the end of the contract. That's one way of avoiding paying her pension. Okay, we're just going to do this very gently. Basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to move the periapsis over here, to this side. Cut. And I want rad plus. I want rad plus. That's what was happening. So when the periapsis switched from one side to the other, rad minus became rad plus, and then I was still burning. So if I kept doing that, I would have just kept burning like backwards and forwards forever, which would not have been good. So this time I'm going to do a gravity break rather than a gravity assist. What I did the last time because I'm an idiot and I forgot that if you go in front of the celestial body, you slow down, and that's what I want to do. I want to slow down. We're also going kind of a bit skew-if, so I'm going to try and fix that. Got plenty of fuel. Okay, there we go. And a little bit. You need to watch your periapsis when you do this because it does alter it. I had a few times when I've been doing this and then you like accidentally set your periapsis too low and then you smack into the moon. Just trying to get my flyby a bit flatter. There we go. Okay, wonderful. All right, let's do some science while we're here. Rather than screwing it up like we did before, we need to redo all of these experiments. Okay, so temperature, goo, store all of those, please. Okay, awesome. That's the old Crusader Kings 2 approach. If you've never played Crusader Kings 2, I highly recommend it. I'm tempted to do Crusader Kings 2 series as Crusader King if I get a chance before Crusader Kings 3 comes out in September, I think it is. But if not, I will definitely be doing Crusader Kings 3. I'll be doing Kerbal 2 as well. I was kind of hoping it'd be out now-ish, but obviously it's been delayed. Okay, let's do some more science. Collect goo. Should be close to the moon now. Yes, awesome. Crew report and temperature reading. I mean, not that it's particularly interesting, the temperature reading. It's like, it's space. It's like, it doesn't have a temperature, kind of. What? It's a vacuum. Like, there's no particles moving around. A very confusing idea. Everyone's like, "Oh, space is really cold." It's like, well, yes and no. I mean, rockets really have to deal with overheating rather than being too cold most of the time. Shut that. Actually, close. Okay. Now this time, yeah. See, so basically, what the moon's doing for us is slowing us down a bit. Just using its gravity, which is good. Which gets us a bit closer to Kerbin. And all we're going to do is, as we approach the periapsis, we're going to switch to retrograde, and we're going to do what I was trying to do the last time, but I did on the wrong side of the moon. An idiot. Okay, just a little tiny bit. So slow ourselves down just a little bit. Oh, I think it means I'm going to come back to the moon. Full. Oops, too much. Prograde again. What have you done? Stop pressing buttons. Oh, Breakside Night. Hello. Sorry, I missed your message there. Welcome. Oh, and cut. Okay, so now we're going to leave the moon's sphere of influence. Again, if you're using Principia, like Very Old Gamer, that's not a thing. It's an abstraction that Kerbal uses to save, well, basically to save CPUs, but also to make the game a little bit more accessible because it does make things quite tricky. Oh, okay, I've been a bit aggressive on the old there. So we're just going to wait till we get out to the apoapsis, and then we're going to retrograde it. I'm just going to switch this off, actually. World's first. Enter the orbit of the moon. Yes. Oh, of course, because I went into orbit and then went out again. Awesome. Okay. Nice. Where's my... Yeah, no electric charge. Because I'm a dumbass. So this is going to be fun. Ton of CPU cycles. Offloads it onto another core, which is really clever of them because, if you most games even now are single thread optimized, like crazy. Okay. Now, can we get any control of the rocket? So this does have a gimbal. So my plan is to throttle up just a tiny bit and try and get us retrograde. Basically just using the rocket to maneuver. There we go. This will be important for basically practicing for want to try and get Tamford to rescue herself. Okay, we're going to lock. Oh, Valentina's high enough to go retrograde by herself. Awesome. I want you to stick on retrograde, please. Principia uses more than Kerbal itself. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Because, the gravitational calculations are hard enough. Okay, just going to cut there. I think that means my periapsis is a bit of an aggressive land. There we go, cut. Okay. And we're just going to do another crew report. See if we can get some extra science. Yeah, amazingly smooth. Because of the offloading. Because Kerbal is rubbish for multi-threading. Oops, I'm accidentally going to get a moon encounter, I think. Oh, no, I'm not. That's just if I... So I'm pretty sure I've set my periapsis to be lower than the surface of Kerbin, so we will be returning. And hopefully, certainly from doing the orbits... Not the orbits. Yeah, doing the orbital flights, the heat shield is more than enough. I haven't reduced it or anything, so it's still in the full 200. So we're just going to get ourselves here and just going to release the pod. And then we're going to time accelerate it back down to Kerbin. Yeah, once I get Eve working, you'll see clouds. Yeah, we're getting quite close now. I do not recommend going in like this. I'm kind of hoping that the drag will mean that it goes bottom first. Should do. But I don't have any electric charge to adjust that. I really should have put some RCS on here. In fact, I'll do that before I'll end this. I'm going to be ending the stream in a little bit. Blue Man Life retrograde. Oh, sorry. So when you are in space, basically there's come on, please flip over. Please flip over. Oh shit! Don't you dare! Flip over! Flip over! Flip over! Oh feck! Oh sodding hell! Anyway, as I was saying, retrograde is when you are facing in the opposite direction to the way you're traveling, and prograde is when you are facing the direction that you are traveling in, as in the velocity vector. So, if you're walking north, then prograde is north, and retrograde is if you turn around and face south. Okay, I'll do that very well, gamer. Thanks very much. Well, why didn't I do that? Because I didn't have any electric charge left on the pod, so I couldn't control it. And I thought that when I entered the atmosphere, the atmospheric forces would flip it to be arse first, and it didn't do that. So yeah, we just killed Valentina. F's in chat, please. For God's sake. God damn it. So yeah, now I need to hire a new pilot, but I don't think I can afford it. I can't. Oh shit. Oh fucking shit. Yeah, I can't afford to hire another pilot. That's good. Look at this guy, murderous Kerman. He's good, but I can't afford you. Why are you so expensive? Fucking hell. And before you say reload the save or restart the flight or something like that, I turned all of that off because it's funnier. R&D, no, don't have any of that. I could get aviation, I suppose. What does that give me? Stuff I don't care about. Right, fine. Brilliant. Well done. Yep. Excellent. Total fail. Shit. I need more money. Fundraising campaign. What does this do? Oh, I'm not going to get any of that. I guess it's going to be unmanned probes next time. Uncrewed, sorry. So that I can try and get some science and some rewards. Oh well, that's what happens when you go crewed. Again, I was doing that because it's plain fun. Okay, yeah. I'm a fool and an idiot. And yeah, that's pretty much what happens in a Kerbal Space Program when you just like, nah, fine, it'll be fine, and you don't think about things, and then yeah, you run out of electric charge and you crash and burn on re-entry. Wonderful. So thanks very much if you've been watching. I'm going to end this stream here because I'm hungry, and I will be back tomorrow with some Ultimate Admiral Dredgers. What could possibly go wrong? Famous last words, aren't they? Do you know what it is? Because I didn't repaint the rocket. That's what it was. Wasn't careful enough. Didn't repaint the rocket. Forgot about the fact that basically lost two Kerbals to not having electric charge because I don't have any generators on the fucking things. But before anyone complains, I do not have any way of generating, and I totally forgot that the stupid Terrier engine, which is otherwise very good, does not generate electricity. God, God damn it. Needs to be red to go faster. Yes, that's the Orc way. Red ones do go faster. Can I paint it red? I can kind of paint it grey and orange. Kind of close. Yeah. Yeah, I can kind of paint it this color. With like orangeness. Looks like an ice pole like that. Anyway, so yeah, I I will be returning to the disaster that is Kerbal Space Program. I mean, I can set up my engineer and stuff as be like, yeah, just let the computer do it, Bill. It's fine. But yeah, I've lost all my pilot. Well, I haven't lost. Well, yeah, lost one pilot and killed another. So that's both of my favorite Kerbals, Tib and Valentina, that are dead. And thanks to Very Old Gamer, I do have the memorial wall installed. So Valentina covered 1 flight, 4 an hour, 4 world firsts, and dead. As opposed to Jeb, who got nothing. Yeah, go faster stripes. That might work. Okay, so thanks very much. Tomorrow will be Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. So if you want to come and see me like blowing up things, next Kerbal stream will be Tuesday evening for me anyway. So it'll be Tuesday morning, and if you're watching from the United States. And thanks very much. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.